Welcome to a short briefing on microlearning and how it can ignite customer engagement. Over the next slides, we'll unpack the strategy, science, and practical steps for delivering precise, bite-sized knowledge that drives product adoption, reduces churn, and builds loyalty, setting expectations for a practical, evidence-based approach you can apply to your customer education programs. This slide summarizes the neuroscience behind spaced repetition, showing how information moves from fragile working memory into durable long-term storage when we reactivate traces at staged intervals. The diagram highlights microdoses after 1 hour, 1 day, and 1 week, and explains how those spaced bursts strengthen neural paths and dramatically lift recall and real-world application. Here we contrast traditional manuals with a microlearning approach, illustrated by a stack of books versus a mobile search interface. Instead of front-loading dense content that customers rarely use, microlearning delivers searchable, mobile-first answers at the moment of need, reducing frustration, preventing churn, and turning support interactions into opportunities to reinforce emotional loyalty. The framework on this slide focuses each microlearning module on a single outcome, beginning by stating a clear, actionable goal, then teaching the skill in a short, focused burst, immediately challenging the learner to apply it, and finally locking in confidence for the next touchpoint. This structure lowers cognitive load, boosts motivation, and creates quick, confidence-building wins. We move from passive video toward interactive storytelling, where learners choose their path, seeing instantaneous feedback and consequences in safe rehearsal scenarios. The flowchart shows 3 decision paths: troubleshoot, upgrade, or share, each designed to deepen emotional investment and brand attachment by turning passive consumption into active practice and critical thinking. This slide explains gamification mechanics and triggers, where badges, streak counters, 5-question quizzes, and visible leaderboards create motivating feedback loops. The visual maps these mechanics to outcomes like multiplying return visits and extending overall engagement lifetime, showing how small, frequent rewards and social elements convert single sessions into ongoing habits. Persona-based segmentation is about tailoring microlearning for different user roles, and the diagram shows an auto-assembly engine routing admins into setup workflows and end users toward quick wins. By aligning content to each persona's goals, we cut seat time, boost relevant feature adoption, and raise satisfaction, because every minute feels personally valuable and contextually relevant. AI-driven dynamic adaptation uses learner signals, quiz response time, and error patterns to insert either advanced modules for experts or remedial modules for novices, keeping users in an optimal challenge zone. The flowchart demonstrates how this real-time personalization prevents boredom or overwhelm, maximizes engagement, and allows engagement and brand affinity to peak together. Deploying context-rich microlearning means meeting users where they are, through channels like push notifications, in-app carousels, and QR codes on packaging, while enabling offline downloads for travel or queued time. The slide shows this distribution path and explains how converting idle moments into focused microsessions builds product mastery and turns spare time into profitable learning opportunities. Tracking the right engagement KPIs gives predictive insight into renewals, with core metrics such as module completion ratio, median watch time, and post-training feature usage feeding a correlation model. The chart shows KPI spikes predicting higher renewal likelihood, while drops trigger timely human outreach, enabling precise interventions to reduce churn before it materializes. This SaaS case study compares a traditional 2-hour webinar to a microlearning program of 20 bite-sized lessons delivered daily, and the results speak for themselves. A 40% lift in feature adoption, a 25% reduction in support tickets, and a 12% improvement in month 1 retention, demonstrating clear, measurable revenue influence from the microlearning approach. The engagement engine is a 5-step continuous cycle that turns fragmented interactions into cohesive value by mapping critical moments, scripting clear outcomes, producing 90-second modules, integrating analytics for insight, and iterating weekly. This closed improvement loop ensures you refine content with real data and scale what works to continuously improve customer outcomes and product engagement.